Okay, everyone. Right, I'm gonna be doing probably just one of these daily races for a bit. I've got an hour or so before I have to do my video for the FIA, so I thought I'd just jump in the Group 3 race because the races are not very good this week, as a lot of people would have seen. Daily race A, Volkswagen around Tokyo Expressway, which is going to be so boring and slow and just going to probably wreck your SR because it will just be a slipstream battle, and it's not going to be fun at all. You're going to lose a lot of SR in that, so I won't be touching that one. I've done a quick lap before on this. I've not pushed it too hard, but it is actually number one on the leaderboard at the moment because no one else is using the Lancia, and I don't know why. The Lancia was the choice in the FIA race for most people. It was a nice car, so it's easy to drive. The Porsche is probably faster over one lap, but the Lancia is easier to drive, so I'll be doing that. Now, daily race C. Single make race, so you've got a week of driving the same car around Tsukuba. Not the best, but someone said about explaining the shifter, why it's important, because if the cars that use shifters in real life, I presume the Toyota 86 and obviously the daily race A, it's going to be a case of the shifter's quicker for each gear change. I haven't tested it. The problem is though, I can't really see now, but on my play seat, I've got the bar down the middle. So if I need to do clutch or heel and brake or anything like that, or trying to get to the brake with my right foot or whatever I need to do, it's just basically a pain in the arse. So I have to, if I want to do that, I have to move the pedals over, and I can't be bothered doing that. So I'm going to avoid them because it is an advantage. You know, TRL Lightning and all them. Any race like that, they'll use a shifter because each gear change is quicker. So that's why it's faster. Someone asked for a brief explanation. It just means because you're clutching it yourself, you're quicker than the game can do the clutch, because that's why they do it. They do it on most games, even iRacing. I used to use the shifter for iRacing, like for the MX-5, because that was faster doing it that way. It was quite a bit faster on iRacing. It was like 3-4 attempts faster. I don't know what the speed difference is on this. I can't be bothered doing that. I mean, that is going to get so boring that 17 laps of that track with the same car, no car variety. This is why I was saying, I put a tweet out earlier today about they really need to change the. Is this not on yet? How long is this before this starts? I didn't time that very well, did I? I'll probably jump into. Is it on next, this one? Oh, I can enter in 1 minute or so. I'll probably just jump onto time trial just to warm up on it. But you need to add more variety on these races, because like these 3 races this week are just going to get so old and boring. I mean, daily race B is okay, but it's only a 6-lap race. We need to have at least 2 more races. I think we need 7 races. 1 endurance race at least 40 minutes long with realistic settings and a forced pit stop. So keep the settings realistic, but just force a pit stop. Start people on do what iRacing does. Don't let everyone start on a full tank of fuel. Let them start on enough fuel to get, say, 2/3 of the way at most, and then they have to pit for fuel, and then it's up to you if you want to change tyres, etc. Yeah, 5 to 7 races is what we need. At the moment, they're not listening at the moment, but whether that will change. I did see someone say that they were going to have more races, but who knows. I'll wait for this to. I've got how long to wait? 45 seconds, and then I can enter it and just go into time trial to warm up. I really need to beat that because in the FIA I did a 22.8. It did get BOP changed by 1%, but it shouldn't have affected it that much. Yeah, I would have preferred the GR3. The reason they've not done that though is because I think, let me just check before. I think that Saturday's race is GR3 at Brands Hatch on the Nations, so just see. Yeah, it's Brands Hatch. So that's why they've not done it, because they don't want the same race for that, or like the pretty much same, which I would have preferred that, because at least it would have been a bit of practice with fuel and tyre wear on, for people to get used to it. But decided not to do that. I need to practice that. I've not even done anything on these yet. I haven't even been on the manufacturers either. What is this one? Oh yeah, it's the St. Croix, isn't it? I don't even know that track. That's gonna be an interesting one with that, with the times 13 tyre wear, medium and hard tyres available, and 9 laps. I don't know. I would presume that it's just going to be hard tyre runs, 1 pit stop and hard tyre runs, because the mediums would probably go too fast. Oh, let's register for this. Just do a few of these daily race B, I think. I don't want the other races are going to wreck my SR. I think if I do that or on the DR before the FIA on Wednesday, I'll enter for that. I'll go Evo. Just try and get warmed up and get some consistency. I need to do as much practice as I can streaming and racing. That's why I've just come online for an hour. I thought I might as well stream for an hour. I need as much practice while streaming and racing as possible so that I can get better, because it's harder than it looks. iRacing expensive. I've just seen that. Yeah, it's stupidly expensive. Like, if you want everything in iRacing, if you bought every item, every track, I think it'd be over £1,000. I think, not too sure, but it kind of like, I mean, it is a rip off. But what they do is they price out the idiots. So what they're doing is they're pricing out kids that are going to wreck people's races, because no average 12, 13-year-old is going to have that amount of money to pay on the game. So in general, the racing is cleaner, and obviously they have like proper reporting system. You can record your clip, you can send it off to the stewards. They don't always give you the right decision, but it is good iRacing. I do need to get back into it. I was really getting into it for about 6 months solid, and then obviously started playing Gran Turismo and stopped playing it. Need to start doing both, really. Right, let's go in that 13 minutes warm up. Best way to get your DR up is just go for the tracks that you're good at. If you see, like, I'm not gonna do Daily Race A or Daily Race C because they're not my type of cars, and to be honest, to get my speed on Daily Race C, I'd have to set my shifter up, and I just can't be bothered moving the pedals around because they're zip tied on, they've got Velcro on them, and they're bolted on, so it takes like 30-40 minutes if I want to move it. So I'm just not doing that. And last time I did it, my brake pedal spring broke after I did it. I don't know if I dislodged something, so I'm not touching it. I don't need it. Can't load a Ghost, can I? Alright, let's just try and warm up a bit. This car really suits this track, so I would say try this car. Taking it very easy here so far. That corner always gets me there. That's the only corner with the Evo that, and the next one after that, it understeers a lot. Yeah, they're not the best tracks this week. That's why they need to really sort this daily race situation out. This corner's always a corner I struggle on to get it into the apex. Quite a bit behind already. That corner as well with this car tends to run wide really easy. Well, it's not a particularly good lap, so I'll just stay to the left. Yeah, I'm with, I was reading the chat. I'm using Porsche. I've been using it. I've done a few races with them, to be fair, already. Did someone's mention that as well, the update's coming Wednesday? New update. I haven't seen that yet. I was just wondering if someone said, I'm sure I read some say there's an update coming Wednesday. Because do we think that Fuji's going to come in that update, or because if you go by the last, say, about 8 track updates, it's never really. Oh, I'm going for YouTube 100% at the moment. That's why I can do pretty much any time I want. I'm in a situation where I can do it, so YouTube's 100% what I'm doing at the moment, Tommy. With regards to the tracks that have come on, they've always gone fictional, real, fictional, real, fictional, real, fictional, real. They've always done that when they've updated tracks. And the last track we got was real. So I'm wondering if Fuji won't come yet. I was wondering if Fuji might not come until another update, because if we look back at the last World Tour event they had, the tyre model took about 3 months to come on the game. I'm sure it was like 3-4 months before we got the tyre model. So I think it's possible we might get a different track than what people are expecting. I mean, I could be wrong. We could end up with get Fuji. I mean, it's very possible, but it would go against how they've been doing the updates. Yeah, Laguna Seca again, it won't come. I don't think that'll come yet. I think it'll be a few fictionals, and then obviously, if Fuji comes in this update, my guess is that the next track will be fictional 100%. And I remember reading an interview from Kaz where he said about Deep Forest is pretty much done and it's drivable. So that must be coming eventually. Also, this wet weather that was talked about in the same interview, I think it was possibly, or it might have been a different one, but said that wet weather was 100% coming, but still no sign of it. I want Grand Valley. Grand Valley's the track I want more than anything. I love that track. Surprised I was level with the Ghost there, because I was way behind off the start. Well, I was nearly level anyway. Two tenths ahead. I backed out of that. That corner again, it just seems to want to understeer this car. Consistency, lap time pretty much the same. That's all I want to do at the moment. I'm not too worried about getting in the 22s yet. I just want to get some consistency while I'm streaming. I'm wide. I was better through that corner. At least we can use this race to practice for Saturday a bit anyway. The only thing is there's no like tyre wear or fuel wear on. I've just seen someone write something about Fortnite, but I still need to sort out the, a lot of messages are getting blocked. I think it's if you're swearing, to be fair, because I've got the thing on to stop people swearing and stuff. So if you're gonna write a bad word, just write bad instead, or rubbish, and it will show up for now. And then once I've got all the settings sorted, I need to put a list of words that people can't say in and stuff. One more lap, just this isn't a very good lap. You have to be so patient before you put the power down on that corner. Oh, understeer. Yeah, rubbish, bad. Wonder if it'll let you ride turd. I don't know. I've got no idea what it'll let you ride. Right, I mean. Obviously I'm new to this, so I haven't got all the settings where I want them yet for stuff, so it's gonna take me a while to work out all the settings for YouTube streaming. Yeah, it works. Poor bag. Alright, that'll do. At least I'm warmed up a bit. Yeah, I imagine that Daily Race C is fun. But the problem with it is, it's going to be an SR killer anyway because of the track. But everyone, it's just the same car. Whole 7 days of driving the same car around a short track like that. 17 laps. So I could not do, say you wanted to do that every day for like multiple races. You're going to be doing about 5,000 laps of that track in the same car. No thanks. Well, we've got pole anyway. So I'm going to try and concentrate on this race and actually see if I can get the win because I'm fairly good at Brands Hatch, but T500 with T3PAE Pro pedals and the shifter as well. But I need a new wheel. I don't know if you pick it up on the sound. My fans go a little bit crazy. I think one of the fans is broken on it. I lost DR last night in that race. I think I went down to about 74 flat. I don't know. This lobby's taking a while, isn't it? I hope it hasn't been blue screened or crashing in a minute. Come. I'm trying the camera out up there as well today because I'm trying to put this telly a bit somewhere I can see it a bit better. Move it a bit again. I'm gonna have to try and concentrate here because it's not a bad time he's done there, but we'll see. I like the heavy damage, to be fair. I think it'll work once people are used to driving with it. Just give them time. Remember, it's a change and they're working on stuff that's going to change it. I think eventually, that's what iRacing, you know, if you play iRacing, the damage is well worse on iRacing than what it is on this, even with heavy. They've been using that for a long time now. I know it's a little bit more serious on that, but I think people can do it if they just start concentrating and get used to it. So wait and see. Over the engine up. Right, I'm going to concentrate and get a win. Would help if I change gear. Is he really going to try? What is he doing there? Oh my god, no! Not a good start. He did the same thing as well, so he's well down. That was awful. Need to get ahead, and then I can pull away now if I drive clean. They should do manual rolling starts, I think, just like iRacing. Have a line where you can start from, but no one can overtake the lead up to a certain point. That's how they do it on iRacing. Keep going wide through that corner, I need to sort that out. I won't make a mistake, honestly. I'll probably bin it now. Close. too tight a line that time. Oh, that was a save. That was so close to losing it. That was a little bit dodgy, that. I nearly lost that on that exit of the final corner then. That was, so yeah, I panicked then, I must admit. Oh well, I don't need the pad anyway. That was a poor mistake at the start then. I tried to run too fast to get him out of my slipstream. I would think the Renault would be a good choice here, the RS01 as well, because there's no tyre wear, so I think that's the outright fast. I think that's probably the fastest car, but can't normally use it with tyre wear because it just destroys the tyres. Leon Rigby, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. I haven't had that screen where you get thrown back to the menu screen while loading the lobby up for ages. I don't need to save that. Yeah, the Pug would be good here as well, but I haven't driven that much, so I don't really know what it's like to drive. The Porsche is good here, but I should really use it. Oh, I want to practice mainly with this Evo because I'm going to probably be using the Evo. When's the next race? I'll do that one. Do another one. I want to use the Evo for the Nations race. That's going to be on Saturday, so I want to try and get as much practice with this Evo before that race. Hey Nuno. I will do. I'll try to keep up the good work anyway. No, it doesn't make any. I've had being kicked out of a pre-race. It's just not happened recently. PS4. The only advantage with PS4 Pro is I've got it on the frame rate, so it's a little bit better visually, but it just keeps the 60 frames per second fairly solid. I think there's the options. The best options are the Evo, probably the NSX, Porsche, Beetle. Beetle could be a good choice. I don't think the RS01 will be a good choice because of tyre wear and fuel. Don't know what they're going to do though. Will fuel even play a part in the race? It probably won't because they're going to be using the settings, aren't they, with low fuel usage? So I think if it's for that, it's going to be Evo, Porsche. Ferrari won't because of tyre wear. The Toyota would probably be good as well. The FT, is it the FT01? That'll probably be a good car here. Lambo would. I don't know what that would be like here. I like the Lamborghini. I should drive that more. I remember driving that at Monza. I loved it. Lexus is okay. Yeah, it's not a bad car here, the Lexus, to be fair. This is quite a good track for the amount of cars that can actually compete, to be fair, because you've got, even the Corvette can compete here. You've got a lot of cars that can be fairly fast. It's like, that's why they always use Interlagos for the top 24 races as well, because the BOP for GR3 cars there, pretty much all the cars are competitive. That's why they always use that track for top 24 races. Are you going to use Lamborghini next year? I'm not. I was looking at Lamborghini, but I'm not too sure. I might go back to Mercedes. I don't know. I might, when it's the official season. When the official season gets announced, I'll probably pick the car that I'm going to use for the seasons before that. Like when we know when it's coming, that is. Brands Hatch, once you've practiced it a lot, isn't that hard to stay consistent, to be fair. Once you've got in the rhythm, like getting just 100% in the rhythm of the corner, especially the back section, it's not too hard. It's just a case of getting in the rhythm and staying in that rhythm when you're driving. Should really try and... He might try and beat that lap, mightn't he? Let's just check that. Oh, he's improved. Has he used the NSX now? Sure, he was in the Porsche before. Trying different cars to beat me. Let's see if I can do a lap. Try that again. Should have I got time to do a lap? I have, haven't I? Yeah, just about. Didn't want to put it. As soon as I started putting power down, it started understeering. You know what? I want to try something for that turn one. I feel like that +1 brake bias is kicking the rear out too much. It's not giving me stability through turn one. Would help if I could do the final corner. I only want to get to turn one to test this out. See. Oh, feels nice through there, 0. Let's see what it's like here. Yeah, I can brake later and keep the rear stable. Doesn't want to turn through there though. Yeah, I like Brands Hatch. Really good track. Just takes a lot. It does take quite a bit of practice to get fully up to speed and get in the rhythm of it, though. It's so easy to make a mistake around here. He's trying. He's obviously trying to get ahead of me, but I'm not doing that many races. I have to pick the kids up from school, so he's probably trying to get ahead. That TRZ guy's probably trying to get ahead on the time trial. Then he's gonna probably try and jump in. Manual, always manual. Don't use automatic. Can't really short shift if you, like, for when there's fuel involved. I mean, there's not any now, like, but can't short shift properly, so manual. Yeah, it's not too hard to get a perfect, like, once you're in the rhythm of it, but it takes a good, like, few hours to warm up on Brands Hatch, I find, because if you drop the left-hand tyre outside the curb by an inch or so, you just spin, especially on the back section. Got drag fanning. I think he must be he's stream sniping. Don't mind anyway. See, the issue is if I make a mistake and lose a position in these races, like lose 4 or 5, I lose so much drive rating because it's just A and B rated drivers, really. I'll make sure I don't make a mistake. I love Bathurst. Bathurst is one of my, in Group 3, it's one of my stronger cars. Like track, sorry. Also, I really enjoyed the Super GTs when they had them at Bathurst. They should do that more. That was a really good combination, that. Yeah, I've got the GT Ferrari rim on this. Because the T500 paddles don't move when you turn the wheel, so to try and shift when you're like that, you'd have to let go. It's horrible. So I got this one. I'll try not to bin it because I'm finding it so hard to concentrate and try and read the odd comment and stuff. I remembered the gears this time at the start. Try and get him out the slipstream straight away. Got a good exit off there, so I might do it straight away. Yeah, he's out the slipstream. Perfect start. Nearly went again then. was better. Pushed it too hard. Oh, someone's took the brake marker out. I hate that. It's obviously caught P2 out, that brake marker, because he lost it. Evo, I'm in. You know, I've only just noticed that with the brake mark balls. Didn't they used to have like 100 and 200 and 150? Or is this just this track? Might just be this track. Yeah, the Corvette's good here. It's quite hard to drive though. This is revenge for last night when he beat me when I was on a track I wasn't really warmed up on. Just got to keep it on the track though. TRZ did the last race in the Evo, but he qualified in the Porsche, I think, before. He must have updated his time with the NSX, I think. I think I could beat the time I've done with the Porsche, to be fair. Porsche is probably a better car for one lap pace, but this is so much easier to drive, I find, this Evo. Feels more consistent. I love the Nürburgring. One of my favourite tracks in the game. It's always been one of my favourite tracks on pretty much every game, that. Just take it easy now. Subaru's good here because there's no tyre wear, so you'll be okay in the Subaru. But at Brands Hatch, 100%, it's a good car. Crawling round on the last lap. I want to test something here. Right. If the yellow flag comes out like that, does it block people getting rid of their penalties? It's not going to be able to tell because no one behind me had a penalty. So that's what happened to me in the top 24 race. I tried to get rid of my penalty, but because I think it was Em Thomas did a handbrake on the finishing line, it stopped me from getting rid of it. Yeah, Em Thomas uses the controller. We'll see. It should probably be alright. Any car like that they're all going to be fairly close. It's just that it depends what people's favourite type of car is. The second off a lap. That's the thing with that tracks like last night at Tokyo, like Drag Fan. Then they're like tracks that if you just practice, they're not hard tracks. You can get up to speed, but you need to have a lot of practice on it. Oh. Have I got time for... Yeah, might have time to do one more, but I don't want to do that. I'm not touching. Let's just have a little look at the... You can tell that no one wants to do it by the name. Like, I know Burrs is on there, but... Just like B&E rated drivers in the top 10, that's how you know that no one... This is why they need to stop doing these... The way they're doing this daily race, because no one's interested in racing them. I wonder what daily race A is like for... Same. I bet you, and then if you go to daily race B, I bet it'll have more. Let's see. They're not actually. It's just saying. I think people are just getting a bit bored of these daily races with the way they're running them. You need to change it really. Oh yeah, I like the track, but I just think it'd be boring racing the same car for a week. I mean, if that was a daily race, that daily race C, I would have no problem with it if it was literally just on for a day. That I wouldn't be worried. But the fact that they're saying you've got to race that for 7 days and you can't change your car, it's a single make. It's just a bit too boring, I think. Yeah, it would make sense, but I thought once the FIA official season had finished, they were going to go back to the like the old way or change it, because I thought the only reason they changed the daily races like that was to try and get more people doing the FIA. That was my theory, but it looks like I was wrong. Looks like they were just obviously, unless it requires less server work for them and they can concentrate on something else. I really don't know. Unless it could have even been the servers were starting to, the daily change on the servers was causing a lot more crashes, but then they're still getting crashes now. I don't think traction control should be off in daily races, because GT3 drive. If you look at GT3, real drivers would never ever have traction control off in GT3. No driver drives with traction control off in real life GT3 like Blancpain. They all use, in qualifying they use a weak setting for like a qualifying setting. Then in the race they have it quite like a high setting. Because I remember if I think Jake Dennis, he races in the Blancpain. He said like they'd never turn it off. The car's not designed to have traction control off. I don't touch my wheel rotation. It's just whatever it is when it's a default rotation when you turn it on. I'll do one more of them. Let's just see if he's been trying to. Yeah, like traction, like iRacing. If you go on iRacing, no one has traction. Well, not that I know. Not many people have traction control off on the GT3 racing. We'll try a different car, but I haven't practiced. You've got to be allowed traction control on. I won't use it because that's where GT's a bit wrong. Really, you should need traction control on in GT3 because the cars are not designed to run with traction control off. Faster with it on, so that's why like iRacing Assetto Corsa, it's a little bit more realistic in that way. The one thing I disagree with the FIA is bringing back the counter steer assist and all that, and allowing all the stability. They banned stability control and counter steer for the official season, and now they've brought it back. So they're letting people use it, getting used to it again, and then they're going to start the official season and say you're not using it, and then people are going to struggle again. Just force people to practice without it, and then they'll do better when it comes to the official seasons. Yeah, counter assist are back. If you would have watched my the Red Bull Ring racer in the Super GTs, if you watched the highlights of one of the drivers, he had stability control on, counter steer assist, and traction control on the Super GT, which is just it. Obviously, if you're on a pad, they might need it, but I think that for daily races, let people use what they want. I have no problem with daily races because they're just there for fun. The FIA should be set with just traction control and ABS like the real life GT3s and stuff. Problem with taking like certain assist off on GT Sport is certain cars don't drive realistic. Like if it was like Project Cars 2, where you could have a real assist setting where if the car hasn't got an assist in real life, the brakes aren't too hard to drive with them off. Like this, I remember on the original Project Cars, the V8 supercars, they were one of the best cars to drive on the game, and you could brake. They still locked up if you were too heavy, but you could brake aggressively and still brake. Yeah, I don't like the cone markers, to be fair. I don't agree with them. I feel like that's an advantage because especially when someone takes out the brake board, you still have a brake marker sometimes. It can work against you in terms of if you knock a cone off or someone knocks a cone and it gets in the track, it can affect you then, but I still don't think they should be allowed. I think for daily races they should allow what you want, but I think FIA, they need to take them cone markers off. They shouldn't be on. Oh, I don't think they should. Not in FIA. What real life sport would have a brake marker for you there? A turning in marker, an apex marker. I don't like that in FIA. I think daily races allow them, but not FIA. I wouldn't mind if they did setups, were allowed setups, but I think it's fairer for everyone who doesn't. Not everyone knows how to tune a car, and the thing I like about having default setups is it's driving skill, not setup. You know, you can have someone who's gaining 3-4 attempts just because of their setup and not for stuff like this, I think for GT Sport default's better. If it's like iRacing and Assetto Corsa, obviously. I mean, if you want to see how a setup can affect you, go on iRacing and watch how fast some people are on that with their setups. Obviously, they're good drivers, but then they know they've been playing the game for like 8 years or whatever it's been out for, and they've got the most they know everything about the setups, and they gain about 7/10, maybe half a second to 7/10 just on the setup. How long till this starts? Yeah, exactly. It's like people who use Racing Line. I think that's the worst assist you can use, because you're not learning the track, you're learning to follow the line. So when you take it off, you haven't got a clue where to brake or like drive. The best way to do it is just learn the tracks with nothing. And then if anything happens, you can only get better, I think, if you turn everything off. Obviously some people use it who don't really care and they're just there for fun, but I think if you really want to get better, you need to turn all the racing lines off, all the cone markers and stuff like that off. Understeer. Any Martins, thank you for the subscription, I appreciate that. Have I gone into time? I've gone into time trial here, haven't I? I haven't done the race. What am I doing? I would have missed the race now. Idiot. What am I doing? I always do that, you know. Go into the qualifying time trial rather than the race. No, I missed it. How long have we got here? Do you know what? I'm gonna do I need to learn this track, so I might as well just have a go at learning it on stream, because I have not got a clue where I'm going. I literally have no idea. Is this? I know the track the other way, but I've got to learn it now. Which one is this? B. Can't think which one that is. I might as well have a go at trying to learn this. Braking the racing line and all that, and the braking line is there for a guide, and I think the only way you're going to get better is by turning it off and learning proper brake markers like reference points, like fences or trees or stuff like that. That's how you get better. Black Assassin 29, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, it's reversed this. That's why I've got no idea where I'm going, because I only learned this track for the... Is this the one that the FIA and the Super GTs was on? I think it might be that track that was in the Super GTs. Or is it? No, it's not that one, is it? It's the one that was in the Group 3 cars in the official season. So it's that way, but the reverse. I like these new tracks. I just don't like... I just no idea about the reverse. Yeah, it was a GT3 race, wasn't it? So this is going to be weird, this driving this the river. Oh god, my cat. No, cat's coming over. I'm going to stand on my keyboard. Turn it off so she can't do it. I'm just going to drive really slow just to try and get an idea of the track. So where will we brake for this? Probably past 100. Is it where we go right now, don't we? Be the right hand corner up here, probably. Oh, that came quicker than I thought. Ah, it's that way. I get it. Yeah. I have got no idea where I'm going. There'll be a tight. Is it the tight left hand corner up here now? Right. This will be flat out, won't it? Because this is a really fast corner. Yeah, it was where I got destroyed down the straights by the Golf at insane speed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, I forgot about that corner. Oh, just remembered, damage doesn't go, does it? No, I don't want cones on. The best way to learn a track is just by doing it like this, because then you're not going to learn it with other stuff on. And it'll be right up here on it. Done it again. That's a fast corner, this, isn't it? I've just got to attack it. No point learning in a different car. Learning the car you're using. Your brake points will be different and everything. I've never driven this track, so I've got no idea where I'm going. I've driven it the other way, sorry, but I've never driven it in reverse. See, there's no brake. There is no brake reference for that corner. There's no markers because it's reversed. They haven't put them in. That's a bit daft. Surely they should have a reference point there. Which way is it? That way. Why have they not put, if they're going to add a reverse version, they've got to put the brake markers in as well. Daft. There's nothing this side either. Where's all the brake markers? Oh, we've got some here. Thing is though, this is supposed to be, even though it's a fictional track, they've tried to create it like a real racetrack. You know, you got the stadium and that. If you're gonna be able to race it in reverse, you should have brake, like, distance points to pretty much every braking zone. Only about 11 seconds off the pace. It's all good. I'm just doing this just for learning the track, to be honest. I'm not worried about how fast I go. Again, I keep forgetting about that. because I'm using a different mic, because this mic's not very good. My new mic, I need to get a stand for. I'll be getting the stand for it hopefully tomorrow or the day after, and then I can use that one. This one's a bit like muffly sounding, to be fair, it's not the best. Wow, that's hard corner to get the braking right for that. No idea what to do with some of these corners. Don't know where I'm braking. Right, that's quite a bit too early. It's just the mic, because I need to, otherwise it would be too far away. I haven't got a stand for that. Oh god, I haven't got a stand for me proper mic, so I've nowhere to put it and it wouldn't pick up the sound. I'm going to get the proper thing for it anyway to attach it. I was going to order it last night, but I forgot. I need to order it later. Done it again there. A lot of just visual braking, like looking. There's no real there's not much reference points at all on this track. No idea where. This is, well, the other way, this track's really easy, but this way feels quite hard. Hi Sebastian. Missing that. I gotta get on the grass more on the green Astro. At least I went faster again. That's all I've got to keep doing. Just keep going a little bit faster. That corner is catching me. I keep forgetting about that corner. Races are not good this week, trust me. There's one race that's okay, the Group B race, that's fine. It's Brands Hatch, the other two are terrible. Ow. How many people are going to get wiped out? But let me go back and see that. So many people are gonna hit that. Where is it? What was that? Was that? Look at that, the way it sticks out like that. How many people are gonna get wiped out on that? It'll happen the more practice you get, more up to speed, because the faster you're going, the more you push, and then you're going to end up just hitting it nearly all the time. I feel like this track might suit the Porsche, because so many fast corners. A lot of ones. The only problem will be, a lot of the trouble will be with the long straight. I think this Porsche is going to get destroyed down that. Yeah, I'll open a practice lobby quickly and we'll do an online practice lobby. It'll only be on for about 20-30 minutes, so let's do that. Now that I know the basics of the track, I can kill you online. Crash into you at every corner because I still don't know my braking points. I think the track will be fast. Once you know the track, that's the type of track that'll be flowing and quite fast, so you should be alright, I think. The weekly races are terrible. I can't. The ones that are on this, I don't mind the idea of the weekly race, but the races that are on this week are terrible. Let's just see this maintenance notice. I haven't seen that yet. So, when's the update then? Please note that during this. It mention? It doesn't say that there's an update available on that though, does it? Look. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, a new game update will also be available. Really drink out. So that's coming out. Date are we on today? Is it the 24th today? Yeah, 24th today. So Wednesday in the morning. Have to get up early and test that out because that's 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh well, that's annoying. You have to use a pad to get off that. Hope it wasn't dead. Right, we'll create a lobby. You just check the settings. Actually, I don't know what the tyre wear is. Time of day was it? So it's. I won't do a race. I'll just do it as a online practice session. So 3 times 3 fuel times 13. Remember that. I think. +3. Need to remember that because I'll probably forget all that now. This. Race for fun because serious. You know what? I'll actually turn that. Leave it open. That doesn't matter because we're doing just a practice session. You know what? We'll turn damage off because otherwise we'll be in the pits every 5 minutes. Track. What was the tyres? Anyone remember the tyres? I can't remember the tyres. I'm guessing it's probably medium and hard, was it? Not doing a race. I'm only going to do free run. Just let people drive around because I don't like. I'm not racing on this yet. A medium and hard. Just do it as a free run, just so people can just drive around. Leave that like that. Weak shortcut penalty. No, I won't save these because could do actually, yeah. I could just save it as, and then I just need to change a few things. Do that. Do it over that. Is that everything? I think it is. Right, I'm going to create it now so you can join if you want to. Should show up there in a minute. No, I don't think so because it's 9 laps of a long track and it's times 13 tyre wear. I mean, I don't know. But I can't see it. I can't see, especially with the fast corners. It's too many fast corners. I think your tyres will be gone. We should be showing now, I think. Yeah, people are coming in. Yeah, you could do like mediums on the rear and hard on the front, but I'd say that would just give you too much understeer, and you'll still wear out the fronts because after what I realised at some of the other tracks, the harder tyre doesn't necessarily give you better performance for the whole race. I don't think I'll be streaming this evening because after this I've got to record some of my footage from the FIA race and then edit that and get that up later today. So I doubt I'll be streaming later. Might stream tomorrow. I might, once I've learned this track, because I'm going to learn this track hopefully later on tonight, just solo, get used to it. And I might do a lobby tomorrow. Learning this. Also the nations I need to learn. I've never really driven one of the Group B cars, so God knows how that'll work out. I go through me friend. I won't do it right now. I'll go through my friend requests when I just do it every now and then, like every couple of days. I just go through and click them all. I just let them build up. Otherwise, I just keep having to do it every day. Yeah, I know people want the FIA streams, but I would end up not driving as fast as I'd like. Yeah, maybe in the future. What I might do is start streaming, ranking my American account up. And then obviously after I've done the FIA race in the UK, I might stream some, possibly might stream some like American FIA races in the future to start getting practice doing it. Don't know. Just don't want to put myself at a disadvantage because it is slower. When you're streaming, you're slower because you're not concentrating 100%. Right, I'm just gonna go to the toilet 1 second. like a mission to get to the toilet. Got wires everywhere. Fix the SR rating. Why? What's the SR rating? Manchester, no. I was born down south and then I moved up to Runcorn, which is just outside of Liverpool. Just on the outskirts. Still northwest. SR? What do you mean? Can't get SR affected by SR in these lobbies, can you? I say SR isn't a thing on public lobbies, is it? As far as I know, it's only in sport mode, I think. I just like getting the odd bit of a conversation and not getting on what people are saying. I don't support Liverpool though. I used to support Man United when I followed, but do you know what? I've gone that much off footy recently. I don't think I've watched any football in years because all I watch is motorsport now. Really, not really. I used to watch every single game. I used to watch all the England games. I just got bored of it. Prefer playing. I just prefer going on sim games like racing and watching the motorsport now. The F1 and some the odd beat like British touring car stuff. Not too much long. Only probably about another. I've got to pick the kids up, so maybe another 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm gonna go and do my video. I've got to record stuff for my video for the FIA race that was on the other day. The Nürburgring race. That was a really good race, so I'm looking forward to doing that video. It was fun. I can do a lot of action from the car in front because I was right up its rear end the whole race pretty much. So it was nice and close. It'll be a good race to watch, I think. Oh. Let me just check something. Why can't I see that setting for tuning? No, I hadn't prohibited it. Ah, that just put some people back in the pits. Change my tyres. I'll try the mediums just for the sake of seeing what they'll last like. Not that it's going to really give much judgment watching me go around about 2 miles an hour because I don't know the track. Yeah, I am tempted to do my create another because I've lost the details for my account that was based in Asia. But I will probably do that. But the problem is because it's so far away. Obviously, the connection will be really bad, and if I'm streaming, I think it might cause other people problems in their race, and I don't want to be lagging for other people in their official FIA races. I don't want to wreck other people's races, so I'll have to see about that. I know the American races, it's okay because I've done a race in the American lobbies, and the connection was okay. Slipstream. And the Porsche, oh my god, the Porsche is actually, can he pull a move off? Oh! Oops. Sorry. That was my fault, that. I just took him out. That wall is gonna wreck so many races on this track. I can't believe the way they've left it like that. I have got no idea where I'm going still. So what I'll do is I'll probably practice this later tonight, get up to speed, get myself close. I don't have to be in the top 10, as long as I'm close to the top 10 leaderboard on the top 10 stars. Then I can start practicing some race pace. Which I might stream tomorrow day, we'll see. Because I haven't actually got any other video to go up tomorrow because I didn't do the FIA Nations, so I may do a stream tomorrow for quite like a longer stream from the morning all the way through, and then do another night stream maybe at some point. Let's try and work the braking out. So you can brake a lot later than I thought there. Then again, I'm on the mediums now, aren't I? No idea how fast they go. Yeah, the medium tyres are gone already pretty much. Not even done 2 laps. No way is this a no-stopper. This will be a... you might be able to extend the first stint to 6 laps and then do a... maybe do a short, I don't know. I don't even think these mediums will be good enough for 4 laps. I just don't know the track. I think I best learn with the hard tyres as well because they're gone. Look at the rear right, it's sliding everywhere. Mediums are horrible here. Just got no idea where I'm going. This is awful. Let's just go over the line, then I'll put the hard tyres on. I think they're better to practice with. Does Matty know this track already? Not sure if he's been on that. I don't know if he's done the time trial yet. I'm guessing that's a no. This is why every time they add a new track I should just learn every variation because I have not got a clue where I'm going. And it's another reason why I prefer real tracks, because majority of real tracks I kind of know, so I know where I'm going about. Saying that Fuji, I'll be a bit, I haven't raced on Fuji for years, I'll be a bit, I've driven it on Project Cars 2 quickly, but I didn't really know where I was going that well on that either. It's an easy track to learn, no Fuji, so it won't take long. It's a brake. Just a bit understeery. Yeah, you just do what I'll do. I'll just I'll probably just go for one lap in qualifying here. I don't think I'll do anything other than that. What I'll do is I'll burn fuel for the first lap, pit, change tyres, and then just burn the fuel all the way on the out lap, going like 40 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, whatever the first gear is. And then I'll just go for one hot lap, I think, here. Just risk it. It'll be worth the risk, I think. Because the improvement on lap time with lower fuel and fresh tyres will be worth a lot here, I think. That'll be my strategy for qualifying anyway. Let's try and do a lap. Just gotta try and get a reasonably clean lap in so I can start learning it properly. No, that's not very good. Getting there through there now, just gotta keep at it and just start learning the lines of it. I'm a little bit worried about the Porsche's ability down this straight though. I think it'll just get eaten up. So pretty much at the top of the hill is a nice braking reference on there. As soon as you get to the top of the hill, hit the brake and it feels quite a nice spot to brake. Whereabouts on this? At the end of the bridge? No, that's too late. So I've got to find the perfect spot there. That's one of the main braking points I need to get right. Yeah, it should be a good car, but I just think it will get eaten up down the straights. Because that straight in a race is, if they're in your slipstream, they're just going to go straight past the Porsche. It's a gear change. So there's a little bit of progress. I think some of them are on medium tyres. I'm just practicing on the hard tyre for now. No point really until I'm used to the track. Oh my god, get out of the way. Oh, that's not where you want to be crawling. The Porsche is okay, it's not got the problem with this is it's a slow corner going onto a long acceleration zone. It'll get destroyed by most cars. Now, if it was a fast corner that was going onto that long straight, say it was this corner, the Porsche would build up quite a nice advantage through there, which would then give you the ability to probably defend down the straight a bit. But because it's coming from a slow corner, it's just all out acceleration. I need to start practicing with the Aston Martin. I love the sound it makes, the engine sound, so that's an option for an FIA season, I think, the Aston Martin. I might try it out soon. Where do we brake? I'm gonna brake there. That's a bit too late. I think I know the brake point for there anyway now. drift him. Yeah, I can't even do that, to be fair. I can't even do the first or the last. It's a hard track to learn though, I think. Because especially when you're not concentrating fully. Try and carry some speed through it. I'm just going to worry about, I think most of my practice will be done on the hard tyres here, because the mediums are only going to be used in qualifying. I'll obviously need to practice the mediums for make sure I qualify in an okay position, but the hards are going to be more important for race pace, I think. Sorry about Modern Mopa Muscle, whatever it is. Thank you for the subscription. I've only just seen that. I didn't see that before. Can't even read it. Not even going to try and read the name. I was trying to read the name properly then, but we're not doing a race, we're just practicing. I did say that unless he's just joined the lobby. There's no, I'm not racing on here yet. I'm still going faster on old tyres. Just gotta keep learning the track. Oh, missed the apex. Is it? It's 9 laps this race, isn't it? The problem with multi-class on this game is there's only 16 cars in the game. Like on, I mean, it'd be alright for like if they could do 24 top 24 type races, but 16 cars having 8 in each class would be boring. If it was 20, if you could have 20 players on custom lobbies and do say 8 in one and 12 in the other, maybe 8 Group 1 cars and then 12 GT3 cars, that'd be interesting. Tyres are totally gone here. Let's go in the pits and change that. You just go to your car selection. You just have to exit if you're in the lobby, Lucifer. You just go to cancel entry. So you see now, I'll do it. I'll go cancel entry and then I just can change my car from there. All you do. You know what I'll do actually? I'll just try and do see what the pace is like compared. Now that I kind of think I can put a lap together where it kind of stays on the track. See, this is what I will do in qualifying, just so if anyone wants to see. Because this track is 100%, it's too long to get too many laps in. You're only going to get 2 laps anyway. So I'll just burn fuel doing this on the outlap. let the fuel burn away, and watch how fast it burns away. And then what I'll do is I'll pit, and I'm going to get in this car's way. What I'll do is I'll pit, change tyres, and do the same thing again. I won't do it now, but that's what I'll do, I think. Just risk one lap once I'm fully up to speed on the track. Look at how much fuel burns, so much fuel on this track, because it's quite a long lap burning this, you know, in first gear, you're going to burn a lot of fuel. So exciting to watch this though. Let's just keep the tyres in better condition and then I'll do a lap. I can't be bothered doing that at the moment. You can see I'm on 88% already. You do that for the whole lap, you'd probably be on about maybe 60 odd %. Take it easy through here by the tyres, I don't want to burn them up. I'll let him go past. If I have time, I'll try and do a track guide for this when I've done an okay lap, because I think it'll be needed for the brake references. I'm kind of getting the idea that now on this corner, the curb, not this one, that start of that curb there, feels like a nice reference point. You alright, Jomus? We have got no idea where we're driving on this track. Nearly lost it. I think people are doing low fuel runs as well here. Keep seeing people going in the pits with like 30%. I have got no idea how hard I can push through there. So again, it looks like I haven't dropped any frames at all, so I could probably up the quality a bit, but if people think the quality looks fine like it is, I don't see the point really. Oh, I thought I was about to get destroyed. Yeah, there's a lot of points with no references as well, like braking references. It's quite hard to find a reference. That's a blind corner and there's not really I can't seem to find a reference for there. I need to learn it. Obviously, I haven't got a clue where I'm going yet, so. Ah, no. So poor. Tyres are gone already. They can't do more than one lap. Even with a slow out lap, you can't get more than one lap with these soft, medium, sorry. Well, that was a bit of lag, wasn't it? I can see so many people just doing FIA practice and stuff this week with the daily races that are on. It's just so boring. Like one race I might do, even then the daily race B, it's just a bit like once you've done it a couple of times at Brands Hatch, it's whether I want to do more of it. I don't know. I can't get that corner right. These tyres are, look at the state of that rear right. Yeah, in the race it's 100% hards all the way. Hard one. I put fuel in as well because I'm not really worried about practicing low fuel yet. Yeah, there's no chance of running them medium tyres. I think even in qualifying, I think it's hard because at the end of lap 1 you're starting to lose performance off them. You've really got to hook your lap up, so that it's going to be risky just going for that one lap, I think, with them. That's what I'll do, just risk it with one lap, I think. Yeah, I've seen the update. Yeah, I didn't think Fuji would come in this because has it been confirmed that Fuji is not coming? I didn't think Fuji would come in this update purely because of, if you go by the previous FIA, like the World Tour, the tyre model, it took about 4 months for us to get that. I would think that if there's a track, the next track that comes, I think will be a fictional track. I don't think it'll be a real track. Oh. Do we think that it's definitely... I'm reading the chat. Right, you go past on the left, go past on the left. I'm not sure whether it'll come though. I know people think a lot of people think it will because it was shown at that, but that doesn't mean that it's coming. Yeah, I want a Fanatec or whatever you say, Fanatic or But I think for GT though, the Driving Force GT is probably the best wheel. It's just the brake pedals with the load cells on the Fanatec you can get. Oh, has it been confirmed? Yeah. Surprised they've done it like that because they've always followed the like fake real bases of doing their tracks. Maybe they couldn't get the other track ready in time if they were trying to do a fake one. Baffles me why they can't get like Grand Valley, Deep Forest out. They're the tracks that people want as well. I've got no idea. Did I go in second gear for that corner? Idiot. Hard tyres didn't want to give me the grip. So I think I'll go on tonight and practice this track after I've done my video. And then I'll maybe do some races tomorrow in public. I might do them so they're a bit stricter on who can join though. I'm not too sure yet because I want to try and practice, so I need faster people in really. Maybe put it like BS or something like that. Not too sure. See how it is. It's coming probably tonight. That's what I've got to do after this. I just need to record something from it. Annoying that the split was so low. In my split was just like the winning points was 2,100 points because I waited till after the tour of them. I should have done an earlier race. Not even concentrating on these laps here, just driving around. Ooh. That's horrible, that. This is why I still think they need to just bin the current penalty system off and go for something different. They're trying to make it work and it just doesn't work. Penalties for contact, that's not how racing works. It should be like iRacing. If you have too many of them contacts, and I'm going to crash there. If you have too many contacts, you end up with being disqualified from the race. That's how I think they should do it. Yeah, but the problem is I don't want. I normally do A+S if I'm doing it when I'm not streaming. But if I'm streaming, people want to join, and not everyone's A or even B rated, not even S rated on SR. That's why I've got this open at the moment. Just let everyone in. But if I'm doing practice races, I'll probably do it as AS and stream it, and then hopefully get them filled up, and then at least they'll be entertaining to watch once everyone knows the track. I'll do them for both the nations and the manufacturers, hopefully. I'm gonna have to end the stream in a minute. I've got to go and pick the kids up from school, and I need to record some I can't even do that, I've just remembered. I have to wait until I get back to do the recording. So I should have okay pace here once I've got used to it, because in the other way I had good speed the other way round, so should have good speed this way technically. A bit different. Yeah, that's what this is my first laps now, because the other ways I like the other way, but this way is so weird. There's no braking references in this, man. Hard. A for 80. About to end the stream though, unfortunately. I need to get the video sorted for later, the FIA race. And just let some of these finish their laps they're on. I'll let them three there finish a lap. The others, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't really an experimental penalty system. It was just the same penalty was there, but like it's just that the stewards decided, like they did in the previous one. But it's just where you get rid of your penalty. You can't get rid of your penalty until a set zone, which makes sense. But it's still not like real racing, is it? I mean, I just don't like the way they're giving penalties for stupid things. That's what annoys me with this game. Like, you're racing side by side, there's tiniest contact, and there's like a 10-second penalty. That's not racing. You know, there is contact in racing. They say it's a non-contact sport, but you still get some form of contact. That's why I prefer the iRacing way, where on iRacing you have 40-minute races, 45-minute races. You have an SR like penalty system where you're allowed 17 X's. And if you rub a wall, say you're on a qualifying, like a fast lap, and you hit the wall, but you only graze it, it won't give you any. It will just come up with 0x, so you've not added anything to it. But if you hit that wall, you know, quite hard on, say, like Montreal, you rub the wall, it'll give you ×1. But then if you hit another car really hard, it's ×4. If you hit 17 of them safety rating points gone in the race, you get disconnected and you're out of the race, black flagged. So there's no penalties. The only penalty you get is if you cut a corner too much. You can cut a little bit and it'll give you a ×1. So if little like track extensions, cut-ins are ×1, no penalties. But then if you did a major one, it will do a slowdown like on Gran Turismo. But they're so rare, you hardly ever see them on iRacing, because people don't cut corners because they know they're going to get punished quite bad on it. yeah, the penalties are just too much, then, you know, iRacing's probably got the most realistic kind of the way you can do it really without having stewards. It's the fairest way really. Just that's what they're trying to do though with this new system. I understand that, but you shouldn't be getting penalties for, like, if you run wide out of a corner and it's losing you time, you shouldn't be being given a 2-second penalty for that. That's not how it should work. It should be a case of just like iRacing, you run wide, you get a ×1. You don't need to slow down, but if you keep doing that, you're going to get disqualified from the race. So for shorter races on GT, just have 10 of them. And contact, say, if you contact with another car, put it as ×3. So if you hit a car 3 times, you'll get away with it. But then if you then do another one, you're disqualified from the race. Just they're sticking with their system though of just penalising stupid things, and that's the annoying thing with the game at the moment for me. You feel like if someone's behind you, it's worrying, because if they go for a move and you don't dive out the way, think that slightest contact's going to give you a penalty, but it shouldn't be like that. You should feel confident in defending your line. Right, I need to end the stream anyway and pick up the kids and then get this video sorted for later today. I just think they should just go for if you watch iRacing, if you've ever played iRacing, their system's just, it's easy to do. It's not even complicated. It's just so basic and it works perfectly. And I don't see why they've got the system to do what they do, because they have the SR for every contact down. So just give us X's and let us see how many we've got, or call it whatever they want. You know, like they can have like SR points or whatever. And if you hit a certain amount of them, you're disqualified from the race. And watch, people soon will not go for their moves, because if they think, if you've only got like say 10 points to get rid of in a 15-lap race, people are going to start being more careful how they drive. What I mean, they just need to think about how they're going to run it. That's what I mean. In the top splits, you've got people that will be scared of racing. You've got the other people in the top splits that know that people are scared, so they go for their moves. So you have to dive out the way. And if you don't dive out the way because you're already looking at the apex of the corner, did it not show up on? It should show up on here. Donated on. Should have shown. Let me just check. It should show up a notification on here if you've donated. Let me see. Not showing up. I'll thank you anyway for donating RC3. I appreciate that. I'll check that out. I need to work out why it's not showing up on here. Maybe I haven't put the thing in for it to do it. I need to ask Super GT how I do it properly, because I've only got it in the description. I might need to set a link up to the stream so that it catches anyone doing that. I appreciate that. Thank you, RC3. I don't think they'll, brutally honest, I don't think they'll change the penalties, because I think they're very much stuck in their ways. It's like now with these daily races, people want them changed. I don't know many people that are happy with 3 races for the whole 7. There are a few people that are happy with it, but there's not many, and they still haven't changed it with the amount of people that are complaining about it. It'd be interesting to see if the next update brings a change to that. If there's no change on the next update with regards to the daily races, then I don't think they ever will. I don't need to change. I mean, DS4, it's not on. I don't use it. I've got the wheel on. But anyway, I'm gonna have to end the stream now because I've got to go and pick the kids up, and then tonight's gonna be I'm gonna hopefully get it out before too late. It might be quite a late upload, like 9-10 o'clock, something like that, depending on when I finish the upload. I want to change the camera angles around on it because it's very close racing between me and another driver. That's going to be out later tonight at the Nürburgring in the Group 3 cars. A really fun race. make sure you check that one out. It's really good. I'll have that hopefully up, like I say, uploaded before 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna have to end the stream now anyway. So thanks for joining, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, everyone who subscribed. Thanks for the donation, RC Freak. I appreciate that, and I'll check that out on the Streamlabs proper way of doing it. So anyway, thank you everyone, and I'll see you again soon.